Welcome to another edition of Petty Pendergrass Productions, where I am your lovely host, Petty Pendergrass, and I'm bringing you another petty commentary. And this one's coming all the way from the continent via South Africa, where you had this suspected rhino poacher who was killed by an elephant and then eaten by lions. Now that's what I call teamwork. Now you don't even have to ask who or what the race of the poacher was. It's a poacher. That should let you know alone what the ethnicity of this individual was. I wouldn't be surprised if this person wasn't even from there, but we're about to find out. Only a skull and a pair of trousers remained after a suspected rhino poacher was killed by an elephant and then eaten by lions in Kruger National Park, South African National Park said. The incident happened after the man entered the park Monday with 4 others to target rhinos, according to Park Service statement. An elephant suddenly attacked the alleged poacher, killing him, and his accomplices claimed to have carried his body to the road so that passersby could find it in the morning. They then vanished from the park, police said. His family were notified of his death late Tuesday by his fellow poachers, and a search party set out to recover the body. Rangers scoured on foot and police flew over the area, but because of failing light, it could not be found. The search resumed Thursday morning, and with the help of added field rangers, police discovered what was left of his body. Indications found at the scene suggested that a pride of lions had devoured the remains, leaving only a human skull and a pair of pants. Glenn Phillips, the managing executive of Kruger National Park, extended his condolences to the man's family. Entering Kruger National Park illegally and on foot is not wise. It holds many dangers, and this incident is evidence of that, he warned. It is very sad to see the daughters of the deceased mourning the loss of their father, and worse still, only being able to recover very little of his remains. 3 individuals who joined the illegal hunt were arrested Wednesday by the South African Police Service, and officers continue to investigate what happened. The suspects appeared in magistrate court on Friday to face charges of possessing firearms and ammunition without a license, conspiracy to poach, and trespassing. A judge remanded them to custody and will be back in court this week pending a formal bail application. The African rhino is targeted for its horn because of the belief among some who practice Eastern medicine that horn has benefits of aphrodisiac, making it more valuable than cocaine in parts of the world. Of special concern is the black rhino, which is considered critically endangered after its population tumbled from 65,000 to 1970 and 2,400 in 1995, according to Kruger National Park. Conservation efforts have boosted their numbers, and the world's remaining 5,000 or so black rhinos live predominantly in South Africa, Namibia, Kenya, and Zimbabwe. In 2016, there were between 349 and 465 black rhinos living at Kruger, and between 6,600 and 7,800 white rhinos who also suffer from poaching, South Africa's Department of Environmental Affairs said. Kruger is considered an intensive protection zone, and the government employs a range of resources to deter poaching, including aircraft, dogs, special rangers, and an environmental crime investigation unit. Of the 680 and trafficking arrests made in 2016 by the South African Police Service, 417 were in or around Kruger, the department said. In September, the department announced that 6 men, including 2 syndicate leaders, 2 police officers, and a former police officer, had been arrested for trafficking rhino horns. Ask me how I feel after reading that. I feel absolutely nothing. As a matter of fact, I think it actually makes me want to go throw on a smoking jacket, light up a cigar, sit in front of a fireplace, lump some sugar cubes into a teacup, stir that shit up, and sip with the pinky out. That's how petty I'm feeling right now. And it's too hot for me to even do that shit, but I feel, I could do that anyway. Shout out to the rhino and to the lion for coming to, well, actually not the rhino, because you kind of lured them there. The rhino, the elephant, and the lion for coming together in one big circle of life, like on The Lion King, and taking out your enemy. I find that a lot of this is happening. I remember there was a story where this elephant was killed by a poacher. And before it died, before it fell, it made sure to fall in the right direction. And that was in the direction of the poacher, falling its few ton body, crushing the poacher. Oh, they're going to get enough of this. See, this is exactly why a lot of these animals around the world are becoming endangered. It's because they are the ones taking them out. And they are some of the main ones who claim that they love wildlife and animal life so much. Have you ever noticed that whenever black people go around a lot of these creatures, that nothing happens to them? They're taking nice pictures with them and the animals don't react very aggressive. But when it comes to them, they always want to act, very erratic. I remember there was a video I saw a couple years ago where it was these white girls on the back of a pickup truck in the wilderness screaming, running away from something. I'm like, what are they running away from? And sticking out its neck was a giraffe. How in the world do you upset a giraffe? How? I don't get it. But hopefully one day they eventually will. And, well, as you can see, this one guy did. Oh, well, I feel nothing. This has been another edition of Petty Pendergrass Productions. I hope you enjoy. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments about this wonderful and remarkable story. And I will be sure to talk to you in the next one.